Again, Mr. Chairman, I move to cite in contempt Ms. Garma for in violation of our rules, letter C of our internal rules in contempt for refusal to answer relevant questions, Mr. Chairman. So move.
Second motion.
There is a motion to cite in contempt Doyina Garma for violating Section 11, Paragraph C of the rules of procedure governing inquiries in aid of legislation. Any second? The parliamentary status is that Congressman Paduano moved for the to cite Doyina Garma in contempt for violating Section 11, Paragraph C of our rules of procedure governing inquiries in aid of legislation. And it was duly seconded. When the chair asked if there are any objections, there was an objection raised by Congressman Abante. And the chair asked Congressman Abante what his objections were. And there was a short exchange of statements coming from Congressman Abante and Congressman Paduano until the chair moved for a suspension for 1 minute. Now we resume our hearing, and may I know what is the pleasure of Congressman Abante?
Well, Mr. Chair, upon our discussion, I will withdraw my objection to the motion, Mr. Chair. But I would like to ask questions.
Yes, you may do so, Congressman Abante. The motion was withdrawn. Let us now proceed to vote on the motion to cite Doyina Garma in contempt. So again, it was duly seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is carried.
I have the information that the facility that we have in here right now is full of all those resource persons who have been cited in contempt. Thereby, we cannot accommodate anymore the presence of the resource person in the personality of GM Garma. Thereby, we amend our motion to put the resource person in the police facility in Mandaluyong, in the correctional facility, Mr. Chairman.
So instead of detaining Doyina Garma, GM Garma in the facilities of the House of Representatives, we will then detain her to Women's Correctional in the city of Mandaluyong.
Mr. Chair, I submit to the...
Your Honor, please, maybe...
Mr. Lawyer,
No, I'm sorry.
you're not allowed
Yes, you're not
under our
allowed.
rules. You
So
talk to your client.
she will be detained at the Mandaluyong Women's Correctional Center, correct?
Yes. Mr. Chair, I'll be amending my motion, given the
Please.
wisdom of the Chair Dan Fernandez. I therefore move that we, in line with the contempt order you just issued, I move that we detain Colonel Garma in the Mandaluyong Women's Correctional Facility, and the period will be until the termination of this hearing.
Again.
There is a motion, so stated, duly seconded. Are there any objections?
Mr. Chair,
Is that an objection, Colonel Busita?
yes, Mr. Chair. Being a retired police commission officer, and pwede po ba na siya ay sa ano na lamang po ma-detain sa PNP custodial? Mr. Chair.
1 minute suspension.
No,
Madam,
Mr. Chair, I do not know, Mr.
Anyway,
Chair.
Mr. Chairman, if I ask her...
Mr. Chair, if you, I will be proven,
Point of order, Mr. Chair.
wait.
Point
I'm
of order.
lying.
1 minute suspension.
No, I will answer all your questions, Mr. Chair. With regards to my travels, that's the real answer. I do not know why my visa was cancelled, Mr. Chair.
Enzo Recto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
We are the members of 19th Congress with my fellow congresspersons. Nagpapasalamat po kami. Napaka-importante po nitong Quadcom na to. On that note, maraming salamat, Mr. Chairman, to the co-chairman, and to our resource persons. Magandang gabi pong lahat sa ating lahat.
Thank you, SDS Gonzales. Yes, do you want
Can
to say...
I be recognized, Mr. Chair?
Okay.
I would like to answer the question raised by Congressman Paduano, Mr. Chair.
Sige.
Sandali po.
Which question? Ang daming question. nun.
Ang daming question kasi ng mga congressman kanina. It is only my question. Ngayon, pag, Ms. Garma, you can file a motion, but you have to stay here muna. You can file a motion. Kasi tatagal tayo dito. Believe you me. Kasi kanina tinanong na kita, yung states mo pa lang na travel, mali-mali yung sinagot mo sa akin.
No.
Mali. I will give
Mr.
you,
Chair,
in the next hearing, Mr. Chairman, in the next hearing, tatanungin kita ulit kung sasabihin mo ng totoo.
Mr. Chair, I'm telling the truth, Mr. Chair, in my mother's grave. Yung travel ko sa States, sinabi ko na po ang totoo. I don't even know the answer why my visa was invalidated by...
Hindi lang yung visa, Ms. Garma, alam mo kung bakit ka pinigil.
No,
Alam.
Mr. Chair, I do not know, Mr.
Anyway,
Chair.
Mr. Chairman, if I ask her...
Mr. Chair, if you, I will be proven,
Point of order, Mr. Chair.
Wait.
na
Point
I'm
of order.
lying.
1 minute suspension.
I'm not lying. Yung...
Please address
Why
the
will I
chair
lie on my travels,
when you
Mr.
reply to
Chair?
the question asked by a member, okay? And paki-clarify mo lang ulit ang iyong gustong sabihin. Okay,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
hearing is resumed.
I wanted to answer the questions, Mr. Chair. I have a daughter waiting for me who attempted to kill herself 3 times. I cannot leave her, Mr. Chair. She's waiting for me. She attempted 3 times, Mr. Chair. That is why I cannot leave her. Now, I will answer all your questions, Mr. Chair. With regards to my travels, that's the real answer. I do not know why my visa was cancelled, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Okay.
You can validate that if magtanong kayo sa Japan kung bakit they didn't give me the exact answer.
I think Congressman Paduano has asked several questions to you, GM Garma, not just about your trip to Japan. So it seems that you have not answered his questions, and you appear to be evading the questions that he is asking.
Yes.
And that is the reason why you were cited in contempt.
Yes, Mr. Chair, may I make a statement? That's why I'm appealing to answer. But as stated by the Honorable Congressman, Mr. Chair, he said that I was not telling the truth about my travel to the States. But that's the truth. If that is the only reason, isa lang yan, ano pa yung other questions that I will answer? But with regards to my travel sa States, last travel, yun po ang totoong nangyari sa amin ng anak ko sa Japan. I do not know why my visa was invalidated according to that lady in Japan.
Mr. Chairman, to be clear, he was not contented because of that question of mine, because of the travel. And in fact, hindi ko na nga pinurso kasi it is all about the question being raised to you by the members. And you're evading the question. It is not all about your travel in the US. Eh, hindi pa nga ako tapos dun eh. Sa totoo lang po, travel in the US, hindi pa ako tapos dun. I tell you. You were cited in contempt because you're evading question from the very start by the members of this committee. Not because my question about your US travel. And, ang totoo noon, hindi pa ako tapos doon. Ms. Garma, akala mo yun lang? Hindi pa ako tapos doon. And I will prove you in the next hearing. Pag hindi ka nagsabi ng totoo, I will prove to you that you're lying. Doon lang muna. Kung yun lang yung gusto mong pag-usapan, yung travel mo sa US, if you will not tell the truth in the next hearing, I have all the proof with me. Hiningaan lang kita kanina, hindi mo maibigay.
With the,
Kung online ngayon, dapat may record ka eh. Diba?
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chairman.
okay, Congressman ako first. Sige.
I think the resource person does not have any recourse with us anymore, simply because we have decided, if you look around, we do not have any quorum already to decide whether we would withdraw the contempt order or not. So I think the recourse left for the gentle lady is that either she files a motion for reconsideration or she goes to the court. I think her lawyer knows that. Kasi hindi na po tayo dahil nag-decide na po yung buong committee kanina eh. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman.
And with
Yes, that is true. that we have already decided, and if you you want to question the decision of the committee, you can either question this before a court or file a motion for recon before the Quadcom. And we will certainly entertain the motion. But since the committee has already decided, and Congressman Fernandez
Yeah.
is
About to
signaling
move.
to me to
Yeah.
give him the floor, and now I
Yes.
give you the floor.
With the indulgence of, we sympathize with you, Colonel Rohina Garma, no? But of course, we have already decided, and the proper recourse is to apply for a motion for reconsideration. And in relation to your daughter na sinasabi mo po, can you kindly give us a no, I mean the certificate, no? Kasi we really don't know, no? We will be asking, the sergeant at arms to fetch, yung anak niya para to be with her. Para at least ay makita natin yung kalagayan ng kanyang anak. So with that, Mr. Chairman, I think it is just right for us to bring the child in here para makasama po ni Colonel Garma, yung kanya po anak. Yun lang po, Mr. Chairman. And I move to suspend this Quadcom hearing till the next hearing will be scheduled.
There is a motion to suspend, duly seconded. Hearing no objection, this committee hearing is suspended.
May kulanong salita na ang ibig sabihin dito ay ang pagkakaisa. Bunyog Party List. Halika na, Bunyog Party List ka na. Halika na, Bunyog Party List ka na.
Sa susunod, ang atinang suportahan, Bunyog Party List, nagtataguyod ng katotohanan, lumalaban para sa bayan.